Alrighty guys, so to make these burritos, first what we're going to do is we're going to want to check out the Spend Smart, Eat Smart. Then once we're on the app, we're going to want to go to the Recipes tab, Main Dishes, and it's kind of towards the bottom here. So it's called Make Ahead Burritos. So this serves 15. And the cost per serving is $1.06, which is great. So let me just take you through the ingredients here. So we have a whole wheat tortilla, 1 cup of salsa, 2 cups of shredded cheese, 2 cups of frozen corn, and 3 cups of rice. So here I'm using cauliflower rice, but you can definitely use brown rice if you have that on hand as well. And then over here we have our 1 can of rinsed and drained black beans. Alright, so let's get to it. Okay, so you might not be able to see my face in this one because it's a little bit hand intensive, so I'm gonna point the camera down here so you guys can see my hands and what I do. Okay, so we have our 3 cups of rice in this bowl, and like I said before, I used cauliflower rice because that's what I had on hand. And another thing about cooking is that it's important to use what you have first. That will make things a lot cheaper in the long run, and it gives you a chance to be more creative. So don't be too hard on yourself and give something a try. The worst thing that can happen is that it doesn't taste great and then you tweak it for the next time. Okay, so let's get to making these burritos. So we have our rice here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine all the ingredients into this bowl here. So we're gonna take our 1 can of rinsed and drained black beans in the bowl here, our 2 cups of corn into the bowl, 1 cup of salsa. I think the salsa is a great idea here because it's going to add a lot of flavor, and it's really only 1 ingredient, but it's going to add that Mexican style packed punch of flavor, which is great. Oh, we can't forget about our cheese. So I'm just going to grab 2 big handfuls of cheese and kind of call that good. Like I said before, don't be too hard on yourself about measurements and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to mix that all up. And you know what? I'm actually making these for myself. And cheese sometimes hurts my stomach, so I didn't add a ton of cheese. Just because the recipe says 2 cups of cheese or 2 cups of corn doesn't mean that you have to add it if you don't like it. So please just make this recipe your own. So all I'm doing here is mixing up all of our ingredients in a big bowl, like so. All right. Ooh, this smells really good, you guys. Okay. Then next, just gonna make sure you guys can see this. I would take about 1 to 2 large spoonfuls of your mix, which probably equals about 1/2 cup. So if you have your measuring cups handy, right here, use probably 1/2 cup to start off with, because we don't want our burrito to be too overflown or else it won't stick together. Okay, so you can kind of move the contents towards the middle, and then let's get to wrapping our burrito. We want to leave enough space on the outside so our burrito stays together. So I'm just going to fold in 2 sides here, and I'm going to fold over here, and I'm going to kind of You can see I'm kind of pinching and rolling as I go. Pinching and rolling, that's the key. And like I said, this recipe serves 15, so you guys have 15 chances to make a burrito. They don't have to be perfect, they don't have to look perfect. Mine doesn't, I'll show you. See, it's kind of gapping there, but that's okay, it's still gonna taste really good. So then, your next step is you're gonna wanna get plastic wrap, which I forgot, so I'll grab that here in just a second. You can use cling wrap here, and you could probably use baggies as well, but I'm just gonna go with the cling wrap. Okay. Throw the wrap down on the ground. Wrap it up. And roll it up into the plastic wrap. All right, so here's one burrito. And like I said, the recipe makes 15. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna toss these into your freezer. And if you're in a rush for lunch or something, you're just gonna pull one of these out here. And we're gonna go back and reference our app. And the directions say, remove the burrito from the freezer, take off this plastic wrap, and wrap the burrito in a damp paper towel. And then set the microwave to 50% power and heat the burrito for 3 to 4 minutes. I'm sure that burrito is gonna be piping hot when it comes out of the oven, so you might wanna let it sit for a minute or so before you eat it. But I have a feeling that this is gonna taste super great, especially when you're in a rush for lunch, in the afternoon. I hope you guys can see me, and I hope that you guys give this recipe a shot. Like I said, it's on the Spend Smart, Eat Smart app. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye.